เล่นกระบอร์ดเล่นเกมอ๋อยคันตาจุงวะโอ้ยคันตาอย่าขยี้เดี๋ยวตาเอียงโอ้ยโอ้ยโอ้ยโอ้ยโอ้ยทำไมเป็นแล้วฟันเอ้ยต้องฟันอย่างนี้ตัดหน้าโมงเชียร์พักบอลพักทำไมโอ้ฉลับออกในเตะมุมอย่างนี้อันนี้เฟรโดเอ้ยอะไรเฟรดี้โอ้ยหูวิ้งคันตาโป่งเข้าไปแล้วโอ้เข้ามือถึงครับโอ้โหงงวางไว้ตัวนึงมองไปดูกับประตูขวาเสร็จทำไงคว้างตรงไปใครว่างลงบอกแล้วเพี้ยนเฉียงเดือดเฉียงอีกทีโอ้ยเป็นคนมองได้ยังไงเล่าขวาบอลมาแล้วยิงฉลับเข้ามือประตูบังไว้บังแย่งบอลเอ้ยพอไหมปาดเอาโบมสาวได้จ่าเขาแรกใครมือนี้ดาวินมือนี้อะไรอ่ะno keeper เอ้าโกมัน
Oh, it's a key interception.
หนี
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough. He's having a go.
โอ้โหปล่อยเขายิง
He's missed, but not by that far. Very speculative with little threat if any for the keeper.
รับบอลหน่อยไปแล้วกระชากตัดทำไมยิงโอ้โหเสาแรกเฉียดไป2-1
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
นี่กดอะไรวะกดนี้วะแย่งตัวเกมเล่นเกมอ้าว
Hernandez lofted in, he's cut it out. Liverpool are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Looking tidy, and he's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save. McAllister is offering a right smile there. Liverpool have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! Loose, and again! That's just playing it safe and simple. And it's Pedri. He's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save. Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Takes aim. Mohamed Salah! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And it's with the keeper. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And it's been played through. Good read, needed to be. Mukiele. It's a good foot in there. Mukiele kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. They've got to be quick moving this forward. Oh, that's fabulous. Bastoni. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Darwin. Mukiele spots it and intercepts. Back into the middle. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Mohamed Salah. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Now it's Darwin. He's away! Oh, look at the space! Goes for a shot! Lefebvre. Mohamed Salah has it in a wide position. Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. And here's Nunez. About to shoot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's there to get it away. Great defending, strong and determined. Nunez. Nicely aimed pass. Robbie. And he's picked out the run. It's a promising position. It's a goal kick. Hernandez. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And please welcome
look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Liverpool have played well. Chance! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Good ball, good take. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedri. Guardiola. McAllister. It's a good spell of possession, this. Liverpool finding their passes. Darwin is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they've finally made a decision to get tighter.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Shot a goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Liverpool get their 4th corner. Opts to play. Big chance! Defending of the desperate variety.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
And this is Raul. He's tried one! They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Now it's Raul. Nicely spread. Quick look, then he rises!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's McAllister. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. It's Raul! That's a half-decent try.
Raul just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Mukiele. And he's being shifted off it. Great vision. They get a throw in.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Pedri. Played out to the right. And it's McAllister. It's Pedri. Nice sequence of passes this. Now it's Darwin. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hernandez. Played in deep. Nunez! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Lefebvre. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Darwin. And it's McAllister. And he's picked it up out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Referee's given a throw. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Number 7.
Sunderland
Messi.
looking to pass their way through. Mohamed Salah. Brobbey. Chance here to counter. He's found a way through. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Darwin. And he welcomes it in. Liverpool have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. And here's Messi. Nunez is having a shot! It's bounced back off the post. That's really well manoeuvred. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Hernandez. And he's intervened well there. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nice control. Hernandez gets into some space. Terrific header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Looking for a runner. Chips it through. Thinks about the shots. And here's Pedri. Cross flung in towards the middle.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that will be the final act. Liverpool have launched themselves in the desired manner. It's the perfect result to build upon in the weeks ahead. Darwin claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very... And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this. Ahmad! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Tries to play it through. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mohamed Salah. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's had a shot! And he's found the net!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
The goal scorer after 9 minutes.
They have what they wanted, the first
21.
breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. He's got away. Ahmad's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold to Guardiola. Pedri. And it's Hernandez. Guardiola. And it's McAllister. And Alexander-Arnold. McAllister. Now it's Darwin. And the finish! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Bruno Fernandes, pass somewhat off target. And it's Pedri. Guardiola. And a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Well, there's the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Darwin. Nunez!
Maguire. Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Raul. Now that looks a decent ball. Here's... And the shot! Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. He's in a great position here. And it's Shaw. That's a promising run he's making on the right. That's a sharp pass. He can run onto that. It's Raul! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Liverpool looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Ahmad. He's found a way past. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well-timed, excellent interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Matheus Cunha.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Over to the left. That has been cut short. Raul. Hernandez. There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Liverpool go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are already promptly back underway. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's McAllister. Guardiola. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
That has ended up in no man's land. Menu. Here's Matheus Cunha. Menu. And he's managed to get free. Good ball, good take. And it's Casemiro. And that has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold. And De Ligt. Hernandez. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance, surely! It's in! Just 1 goal in it now. Game on! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
After 57 minutes is...
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Hernandez. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off. And they finally made a decision to get tighter.
And it's Guardiola. Nunez is onto this. Chance! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Darwin. He's found a way through. A lot of space ahead of him. And he's heaved it away. And they're back on the ball again. Pedri. Raul. Diogo Dalot. And Casemiro. Ahmad. Menu, who does have an assist to his name. Pedri wins the duel this time. Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold. De Ligt. Hernandez. Guardiola. Hernandez. De Ligt. And it's Hernandez. Mohamed Salah is onto it in a flash. Shaw. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Raul. Well, played right into his path. And the shot! It's Raul. Oh, it's fallen loose again! And one more try! Nunez is flagged offside. Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Number 13, number 3.
Bruno Fernandes, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicked it back promptly. Aimed beyond the defence. He gets big! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Liverpool clearly looking to hold on here right to the end. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Liverpool clearly now in lead preservation mode. Alexander-Arnold looking for the run. That'll be a throw. And it's Pedri. Bastoni.
I'm sure some will disagree with me, but this is all about good ball retention now.
Looking tidy in possession here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Substitution in progress.
Menu. And the number on the board is 3. Raul. Showing great feet there. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pedri. Nice looking ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got full. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Darwin claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result...
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
And as you can see, we've already started here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a good foot in there. Here's a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Liverpool with the corner, there first. And the keeper beats it away. And it's Alexander-Arnold. McAllister serves up across. Mohamed Salah!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I think an awful lot's going to be asked of this fella Zubamendi here. But being such a smart player, I expect him to pass the test with flying colours. He's making up the extra centre-half at times, as well as making those deep, long runs towards the box. I think a cracking player with a very disciplined game.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Now it's Darwin. No, he's just misjudged that one. Timber. Played out to the right. Saka. He's found a way past. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Darwin. Guardiola. And it's McAllister. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Salah. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mohamed Salah. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Rice. Capier. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Darwin. And Capier kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Pedri. Rice. Now it's Trossard. Now it's Darwin. McAllister. Nice sequence. Nunez!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Eze. Incapuyi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Rice. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Eze. Bastoni. McAllister. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's an imaginative pass. Alexander-Arnold providing an outlet on that flank. Not the most convincing of passes. Rice. Now Trossard. Incapuyi. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Eze. And he cuts out the supply. Raul. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And that pass just didn't quite work. Saka, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Rice. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Raul. Subimendi. Now it's Eze. Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ball is over the line. And this is Raul. Oh, cracking ball. It's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Eze.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Great vision. That has been cut short.
For this match was
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Eze. And it's Rice. Darwin. And this is Raul. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? Nunez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's Raul! It's hit the upright. Rice. Incapuyi. Eze. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has been slung wide. Spread it left. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Pedri. Now it's Raul. Now it's Darwin. Played out towards the right wing. Played back in. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Salah. Now it's Raul.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Saka. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Trossard receives it in a wide position. Oh, good-looking ball. Saka. Foot in. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Aimed beyond the defence. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Incapuyi. That is ended up in no man's land. That was good alertness. Gabriel.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this.
And the referee brings it to a close. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. So there it is. What struck you most? And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive. And there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Passing is crisp and sharp. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Reece James, has been given two tasks here: to drive...
Nunez! Oh, brilliant from Darwin Nunez! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Not the most accurate pass. De Ligt. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And Bastoni. Alexander-Arnold. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Gusto. Pedro Neto. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Fernandez. Fernandez purring through the gears. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Raul. And this is Mohamed. It's Salah! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Goal! After 20 minutes is number 10, Mohamed Salah.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He has a look up. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Raul. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Pedro Neto. He could be in here. Pedro Neto. He's through and all alone. Real chance. It's a goal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
After 27 minutes is number 7.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Alexander-Arnold. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Hernandez to Guardiola. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gusto. And Fernandez. And here's Nunez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sanchez getting this one clear. Now it's Palmer. James. Foot in. Opts for safety. Chalobah. Played out to the left flank. Pedro Neto. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pedri. Fernandez really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
De Ligt. And it's Hernandez. Now it's Raul. To McAllister. Pedri. And it's Guardiola. Bout of passing here. Raul! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
After 44 minutes is number 9, Raul.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
He has found a way through.
Minutes has been indicated.
De Ligt going full tilt down the left. Hernandez. And De Ligt. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Out to the left it goes. He's picked his way through. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a quick free kick. Tries to dink it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Fofana. James. And it's James. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. And it's James. And here's Fernandez. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, can he get onto this? And smartly reclaimed. Now it's João Pedro. He's one-on-one! Tries to cross. Oh, smashing head! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Number 7.
And now he has two. This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Hernandez. And here's Mohamed Salah. Caicedo spots it and intercepts. He's beaten the last man. Chance, surely! Sticks it away!
Goal! After 64 minutes is number 21, Darwin Núñez.
Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Pedri. Now Salah. Now it's Darwin. He's looking wide. Gusto. Fernandez. Palmer. He's got away. Fernandez receives it in a good position here. Raul. Now it's João Pedro.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
McAllister. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Raul. 75 minutes played. Guardiola. Núñez. Good chance here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's heaved it away.
Substitution on the field, number 20, João Pedro.
And it's
Number
Hernandez.
17. Number
Passing
8.
nice and tries a shot!
Coming on the field.
Should have put that one away.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Number 14. Substitutions taking place.
Pedri. That's Guardiola. Fofana. And it's Gusto. Lavia. Gusto. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's been slipped through. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Messi. Mohamed Salah. Shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Caicedo. And Lavia. Liam Talat. It's a good spell of possession, this. Messi.
There will be
It's
3
Hernandez.
minutes at a time.
De Ligt. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Moved on forwards. Messi. Caicedo. And it's Palmer. Played out wide. Palmer. What a throw in. Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging
Substitution
away,
in
but the
progress.
manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very leggy.
And that is that. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Darwin, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the